Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. This is a quote from a famous American preacher, Nat Turner. This quote summarizes the importance of communication to have a clear impact on our vision. In a social environment, it is very important to be an effective communicator, be it to resolve conflicts, to build rapport, to express our vision, or to propose your crush. Just as there are different styles of pizza, there are different communication styles. I learnt about different communication styles, that is, direct communication, initiating communication, analytical communication, and supportive communication from wonderful yet important people of my life. Starting with direct communication. I learnt about this style from my gem, Direct Divya. When I met her a few months back, she started with her direct demands. Vishal, don't forget my birthday. I want a brand new iPhone. Don't goof up on your purchases and don't give me your excuses. This is direct Divya for you. Soft on the inside, direct on the outside. She is always clear with what she wants. She doesn't beat around the bush. Always expects positive outcomes. Now it's a story for another day. I convinced her OnePlus is better than iPhone. Just when I thought I had enough of direct Divya, enters the next gem of my life. Initiating Ilyana. She is fun-loving, social, energetic. For my last birthday, she planned a party to combine service and celebration. She took help from her wide network of friends and organized a birthday party at an orphanage. She mingled more with the kids than I did, but she ensured that I had a wonderful birthday. She always takes initiatives. She loves being with friends. She loves being with like-minded people. But at times, she initiates herself into too many ventures, more than she can handle. Now moving on, how can I forget Analytical Akanksha? I sought her help last year to help me celebrate my parents' wedding anniversary. She immediately bombarded me with questions. Since when have they been married? What is your budget? Do you want to make it big? Where do you plan to celebrate? And do you want to invite your favorite relatives? I answered questions patiently. And she didn't turn back for the next few days. But on a bright Sunday morning, she sent me a big file and a voice message. She gave a clear-cut plan on how the event needs to be celebrated, a detailed breakup of the budgets, the prospective gifts, prospective caterers, everything was handled. Now this is what I like about Analytical Akanksha. Full of questions, attention to detail, research-oriented, takes time to respond, but when she responds, I always say myself, patience is worth it. And last but not the least, the other gem of my life, supportive Shreya. At times I wonder if supportive Shreya has meditation for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I met her last year and I immediately started a conversation about the losses I had in my business. I ranted continuously about my mistakes, about my loss and about my ill fate. She listened to me silently, attentively and patiently. Once I finished my rants, she responded, Vishal, just because you have lost money, don't lose hope. Your favorite idol MS Dhoni was out without scoring a run in his debut, yet he won us the World Cup. That is supportive Shreya for you. Extremely silent, active listener, speaks very less, speaks to the point, full of sympathy and an embodiment of empathy. Now that we have learnt about so many communication styles, I wonder what my communication style is. After having a decade-long experience of volunteering with an NGO, I figured that I have a combination of all communication styles and I adapt based on the situation. When I am interacting with my colleagues, peers, subordinates, volunteers, I emphasize every point with utmost clarity. I always encourage my team members to work together and come out with direct outcomes with the projects and for the community. Whenever I'm asked to do a project for the NGO, whenever I'm asked to work on a new idea, I proactively take up initiatives. I also involve like-minded people. I work beyond my scope of work and ensure that the community is always put ahead. Such instances highlight my initiating communication style. When I was asked to organize a 25-year event for the NGO, had a meeting with all the key stakeholders. I sought inputs from them. I prepared a detailed pre-event checklist, pre-event agenda, and clarified everything on how we need to plan the event. Such instances highlight my analytical communication style. When I am speaking to mothers who are having children suffering from chronic health disorders, I am all ears. I become an active listener. I become a channel for the mothers to vent out their emotions. I take them into confidence slowly but surely and guide them on how they can make their life better. I always emphasize the fact that just because you are in pain today doesn't mean that everything is lost. Be hopeful for a brightful tomorrow. So having learned so much about different communication styles and having figured out my own communication style or my own communication styles and having triumphed to success with the power of communication, my dear Toastmasters, my dear friends, my dear guests, what's your communication style? Thank you.